Hello, everybody. Welcome to this edition of Business Bitesize. So today, I wanted to talk about the SWOT analysis. So I'm sure the SWOT analysis is something that you're all familiar with, or many of you will be. So SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So this is a really powerful diagnostic tool, and when I look at business plans that people have prepared, 9 times out of 10, it will have a SWOT analysis in it. So as I said, I think it's something that we're familiar with. What I really want to talk about today, though, is how you can, uh, you know, release the power of the SWOT analysis. So I think we're all very good at doing a SWOT analysis and recording what we believe our strengths and weaknesses, etc., are, but we're not very good at making use of that information. So it's a really good diagnostic tool to get under the skin of the business, but we actually need to make more use of it. And the way I do that is by asking 4 questions. So we do our SWOT analysis, and then we go into step 2. Step 2 is to ask these 4 questions. Question 1 is, how can we use our strengths to take advantage of the opportunities that we've identified? Second question, how can we ensure that our weaknesses don't prevent us taking advantage of those opportunities? Thirdly, how can we use our strengths to combat the threats that we've identified? And finally, how can we ensure that the weaknesses and the threats don't combine to become a huge threat to the business? So it's step 2 of the SWOT analysis that I think is really important, and we can go from just a simple SWOT analysis into some really strong actions and strategies just by gradually working through those 4 questions to help us develop those next steps. So again, if we go back to it, just typically what we would do a brainstorming session or a mind map of a SWOT. So do a SWOT analysis in a mind map with a group of people. Lots of ideas will come out in terms of what people think the strengths and weaknesses are. And as I've said many times, just doing that exercise and having the debate can be really useful. It's lots of sharing of opinions and ideas. Do that for each of the 4 areas. And then the next thing to do is to apply our Pareto tool, the 80-20 rule. So go through what do we think are the 3 key strengths that we've identified, the 3 key weaknesses, the 3 key opportunities, the 3 key threats. And then once you've identified those 3 for each of the areas, just walk through those 4 questions, see how we can use the strengths that we've identified, as I've said, to take advantage of the opportunities and so on. So for me, the SWOT's a great diagnostic tool. It's a great way to get a debate going in an organization about what people feel and understand about the organization. But actually going to that next step, going to that next level, asking those additional questions to really drive some strategy and action can turn it into a really powerful tool. So thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.